At Total Fit, we have a set way of helping people achieve the goals they want. One of the biggest mistakes we see with people is they set too many goals with too vague and not enough detail in how they're going to achieve them. So what I want you to do is I want you to think of one thing in your life that if you achieved it, it would drastically change it for the better. For me, I have a young family, I've got a daughter who's 2, and so I know that if I sleep better, my whole life is going to change. So I would love to work on getting better sleep. So we're going to look at this Total Fit plan about how I'm going to put that into practice, and then you can use this format to help you achieve anything you want, whether it's to lose 5 kilograms, whether it's to get your first pull-up, whether it's to complete your first park run, it's the same format. So first of all, we're going to state out our vision. I am going to write out here one thing that I want to achieve, okay? It's best if you focus on one thing, not multiple things. One thing at a time with all our energy. So I'm going to put to sleep better. One of the most important things for having a goal is the purpose behind it. You have to know a deep why. Why do you want to achieve this goal? So we do 3 to 5 whys on why this goal is important. Why do I want to sleep better? Number 1, if I sleep better, I have more energy. Why is more energy important? Well, if I have more energy, I know I can be a better leader for my company, I know I can be a better husband to my wife, and I know I can be a better father to my daughter. And last one, why is this important? Well, these are things who I am, so it's aspects I value of my identity. So suddenly, I now have a really big purpose in why I want to improve my sleep to be better, because it's going to take some work. So once we have a clear purpose, we're ready to move on to your actions. Really important that you go deep down in a number of levels. Ask yourself, why? Why? Why is this important? I would normally go 5 layers deep. We're just going 3 layers deep today. Next step, actions. From the book Atomic Habits, there's loads of great ways to apply to build a new habit. That's whether you're going to swap in a habit, you're going to eliminate a habit, you're going to make something accountable, or you're going to stack a habit. So what we're going to do is, if I want to sleep better, I want to find what is the source that is stopping me sleeping better. So I'm going to do some reflection. And immediately I'm thinking, I'm going to bed too late. So if I know if I have to get up at 6 every day for work, I need to get 8 hours of sleep, so I need to be in bed by 10. And I'm thinking, what is stopping me getting to bed by 10 o'clock? And so that is my big thing. And I know that it is 2 things. It's either tidying the house or I'm doom scrolling on my phone. So those are 2 things that we're going to put in place first. So my actions action number 1 is at 9 o'clock, I am going to tidy my house. That is the biggest thing that I need to do, prerequisites, before I know I can get ready for bed. The thing that's going to stop me tidying my house is me scrolling on my phone. And so what I'm going to do is at 9 o'clock, I'm going to swap the 2 together. Is I know at 9 o'clock, I'm going to put down my phone and I'm going to start washing up. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I turn my phone off at 9 o'clock. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to habit stack. I'm going to build on that as soon as I've tidied the house, I can get a reward. And something that's also going to help me when it turns to getting to sleep. And that is going to be read a book. So I'm going to put in read a book after tidying. After tidy house. And I know that if I can do these 3 things, I am going to get into bed, I'm going to get my 8 hours sleep, I'm not going to have any blue screen on my phone that's keeping me awake at night, and I'm going to achieve my vision is to sleep better. One thing really specific, if you want to get better, is to add some specific of what does it mean to know we've achieved this goal. And so that could be a question of asking a friend, do you think I am more energetic over the last month? Or it could simply be tracking on your watch or a Whoop. Did I get 8 hours sleep? 8 hours sleep a night. Therefore, it's specific and you know when you've achieved it. So we can use this format with anything. For example, I want to do my first pull-up. Why is this important? Because it's cool. Why do you want to be cool? Because then when I'm cool, I feel strong. Why is that important to you? When I feel strong, I feel like I did when I was 20 years old. Why is that important to you? I felt happiest when I'm 20. Suddenly you've got a big motivation for that. And then we can break down action step by action step to get you there. This simple format can help you achieve any goal that you want.